What's goody, guys? It's Q America with another episode of Savantz podcast. Here we are again. It's been a little while. I know I really haven't been on this crazy. I've just been kind of just doing my thing, worrying about me for a little bit, and just being like okay with not like producing as much and like doing things of that nature, because you got to take care of yourself. And like I'm like, you know what I'm saying, I've talked about this before, even in my past podcast. So like I'm pretty like hypersensitive, maybe even overly aware person. So like that calls for me to have different things and different put myself in different situations for me to even like survive. I would even say like mentally, because like I think things could easily just go left. And with everything going on right now, I just wanted to hop on here and like make my first one coming back just about like the fact that we are pushing certain narratives right now that like just are really playing against like people's mental state. And I understand that there's a lot of things current events wise that's going on that's like extremely like cruel and like bad and wrong, and especially like me seeing people that look like me die in the ways that they're dying. And like it just gets to a point where it's just like it's so like overwhelming, it's just so overwhelming. You don't even know how to like process the information or handle the information anymore. And it's like before, like even back in the day, like I know like we just had the news, and like it was just like just people are like, don't watch the news like that, because like the news will literally have you conditioned to feel a certain way and like think a certain way. And like for people who like deal with certain things like anxiety, like depression, whether it is whether either, both, like it doesn't even matter. You have to be like extremely conscious and aware about like what you are taking in subconsciously. And my thing is, even with what I'm doing, like trying to spread positivity, trying to make the world a better place, trying to like push society in a more positive direction, sometimes it feels like you're fighting a crazy uphill battle against like an extreme amount of negativity. And sometimes like you tend to look yourself in the mirror and be like, what is the point of all this? Like, what is the reason I'm actually doing this for? Am I doing it for the views? Am I doing it for the clout? Am I doing it for the attention? Am I doing it because I want to make a career out of this? Or am I doing this just because passionately this is genuinely what I feel like is right? And I realized like once you get to a point where you have to feel like you have to like you're on a schedule and you have to do things at a certain time, and you have to push this out here. You have to make sure people see this. I need content. Like things become very like robotic and like not so genuine. And I wanted to just like avoid getting to the point where things become very robotic and not genuine. And you know what I'm saying? I just want to keep it like that. So my thing is just that we have like so many opposing sides right now in society. There's like the LGBT thing going on, and there's just the Black Lives Matter, then there's like these just like Blue Lives Matter, and just like all these different entities, and all it is just like crazy like dissension. And like everybody doesn't even really realize that. I understand that everybody wants to make a point, even in an argument, bro. Everybody wants to be heard and make a point, but we don't realize that it's like we're all like pouring kerosene into the same fire, and it's literally building up and building up and building up. And people aren't gonna like notice this now, but how it's gonna manifest itself is like people's mental states. And like right now, just like people are not good, bro. Like even if I had to take a good like sample of like even the people that I know, even like the women, or where we are mentally, and it's just really not straight at all, and it's not good. And I feel like we're constantly just ignoring that part of things, and like the signs and certain things like that, until things get really bad and people start doing certain things. Then we'll start to pay more attention to it, because whether you like, bro, we all inhabit the same space, we all inhabit the same earth, bro. So we are all subject to the same things in a different way. And I just my thing is like sometimes I feel like on this platform things are so trendy, they're done for a lot of like attention value, for validity and certain things that make us feel good, because we've come so not immune, but we've come so just like used to getting that attention. We've come so used to getting that validation. We've come so used to just like being so a part of an internet society that we don't even know how to really interact positively face to face and actually get anywhere face to face. And it's just kind of like sad, but it's like and I could tell like this time is probably the craziest time. 2020 has been nuts, and like with coronavirus, like we are limited to the space that we can take up outside. So a lot of times we are very confined to our rooms. We're very confined and stuff like that. And like the first things that we do when we wake up is we pick up our phones and we check, we check Instagram, we check our messages, we check all this stuff. And it's like like we're not really Instagram, certain things like that isn't the safest place mentally right now. It's just really just a lot of negativity being thrown around, and I just want to challenge people to just like try to put out more positive stuff, bro. Like try to see the solution in things rather than the negative side of things or the negative aspects of things. And I know it's like blatantly there's negative things going on, and I completely understand it, but if we don't switch how we're doing things and how we're approaching things, it's never ever gonna change. So like it's just kind of crazy because you don't know who's really serious about anything, bro. It just becomes like a post-war, and that's what I'm seeing. It's just like I've been struggling with trying to figure out like where I belong on a platform like that just like consistently just people want to like just do things out of the inherent desire to be like seen or heard or like be a part of something, or and it doesn't seem most genuine to me. And for me, like even with me starting this podcast, it was more or less about like us getting out face to face and actually handling our issues face to face and actually like, looking inside ourselves and wanting to be better. And I just it gets very like it could be crazy. It could feel like you're fighting an uphill battle when the norm is just contrary to the information that you're putting out there and that you're trying to help people with. So along with that, and just like having things going in your life, whether it be just relationships crumbling, and just certain things like being misunderstood, which I feel like is the worst thing in the world you could possibly go through, is being misunderstood. But it's how you actually use that energy to do something positive with it. But it's just like so much on both ends of it. The spectrum is just 2020 has just been crazy, and I think that we need to be more cognizant and empathetic towards the fact that, bro, like people are all dealing with things, you know what I mean? And it's just like we're just beating each other over the head with the same information. And unfortunately, what I've seen and what I'm used to seeing is just like us talk about things trending, and then when it comes down to it, it's just gone. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? But this is the theme of 2020. 2021, I honestly feel like it's going to be some crazy thing like a vaccine or something. That's going to be like the new theme, even though it's already like poking its head out. You know what I mean? And it's like, I think we need to start looking at the science and start seeing like, like humanity is not, it's just not about this color. Bro, humanity is under attack. It's not just this color, this person is this person is that, bro. Like it's a collective, bro. And like we gotta understand that we gotta be more aware of the fact that we need to put out more love and like acceptance and like understanding than just negative energy over and over and over and over again. And my thing is, I have to learn how to handle and compartmentalize like all these different things going on in my head, and being a part of a platform that likes negativity. Like people love negativity. I think negativity just sells. Like, so I have to be okay with that being the norm, and me fighting an uphill battle, and me understanding that people aren't going to fully understand me, being that people that look like me might not understand me fully because I don't think a certain way, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I just want that to be okay. You know what I mean? We could still have a conversation. We could still get to, we can still get to a better place. You don't have to alienate people to get your point across. And like that's another thing I'm trying to get people to understand. Is like you don't need to alienate people to get your point across. We can still have a conversation. So the problem is like we like to alienate and put people over here, and we're over here, and now we can look at you crazy because you don't believe what we believe in. Like that's just it's stupid, bro. Like you know. So but yeah, man, I just wanted to come on here and just kind of just you know, talk about certain things just going on right now, and just like, you know, the fact that like it's not black and white, bro, it's gray, but the energy you're putting out there is either positive or negative, and I just see a lot of negative, and I want to be a part of the positive, and I think more people should be too. We should be helping each other, bro. A lot of people are not doing well right now mentally, more people than you think, so you know, just be consciously aware of that, bro. But you know, it's Q America, another podcast. I believe this is 11. And I will see you guys next time, man. Thank you. Take it easy. Write a comment. Tell me what you think. Peace out.